I'm back for round 2 of 2. And this is going to be my review on The Unbreakable Boy. And this was a movie that I was very interested in because it is based on a true story of a little boy by the name of Austin Lorette. And they call him the Ozman. So, this is his life story about what it's like to live as autistic and have a very degenerative bone disease. So, this is based off of a true story, like I said, and the whole story just centers on the Lorette family, which is, well, they have like 2 boys. And this is Austin's movie. So, he has autism because of a degenerative disease that was carried by his mom. And he ended up having osteogenesis imperfecta, which simply means that he is very brittle and his bones can break easily. So, this is basically a movie about what it's like to live that type of lifestyle. But I will say this movie has a different approach to it as well, because Zachary Levi, who plays the father, this is his movie as well, because he goes through a lot in this movie. He struggles with alcoholism, and he just met this girl one day in a clothing store, and they started dating, of course. I think it was after their 3rd date, they got pregnant. And the wife, which will be down the road, wasn't even sure if she even loved him. That's pretty brutal, especially when you're starting a new family. You're not sure if you love each other. Well then, what are you doing getting pregnant? Well, anyway, yeah, this movie is just about what it's like to raise a person with autism, which is a very progressive disorder. I don't want to say disease, because it's really not a disease, it's more of a disorder. And I dealt with a person that had autism that I worked with, and he was kind of like low functioning, but Austin Lorette is kind of high functioning, so he was kind of a hyper kid that went by routines, and he wanted everything to be his way. And if anything was messed up, he would just go ballistic. That's basically how autistic people act. It's kind of heartbreaking to see people go through that. But I mean, it's kind of a heartwarming story, but he just gotta like realize the whole aspect of autism to really understand this. I mean, I don't have any of that in the spectrum. I mean, I can remember like certain things, but I mean, autistic people tend to be very good with numbers and memories, which I'm very good with memories, but I'm horrible at numbers. So, yeah. So essentially, as this movie progresses, Austin kind of starts flipping out a little bit, and he has to go to like a special school as like a rehab to calm him down. But when he goes back into school, it turns out everybody there loves him. And that creates like a similarity to Wonder, which is another great family movie about a kid with a disorder. That's basically this entire movie. But going back into Zach Levi, he pretty much has an alcohol problem, and he just snaps one night, and he almost gets divorced because of his drinking. So he has to go to AA, and he just like works out his problems. So this movie deals with family issues, what it's like to raise a kid with a disorder, and it also deals with mental health. This movie, though it is geared towards kids, it can be very relatable to a lot of people who deal with this sort of issue every day. And it's got a very heartwarming message to it. And I highly recommend it if you are into like true stories and family flicks. Which, of course I am. I always like these types of movies. They are kind of comforting to me, if you will. But I really enjoyed this movie. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. And I would honestly give The Unbreakable Boy a B. So, those are my thoughts on The Unbreakable Boy. And if you want to check it out, go support it. And if you like this type of content, I strongly urge you to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all I got for this video. My next video will be my March TBR. Still working out the kinks on like what I want to read for March, but I'm hoping to actually give you guys a straight vlog for March. I got a couple ideas going in my head, but I said I was going to do a David Sodergren vlog this month. Yeah, it's not going to happen. But March, for sure, I'll definitely make it happen. So my March TBR video, I'll film tomorrow. And Friday, I'm going to go see Last Breath. And then I have the wrap-ups to do. So I still have quite a few videos coming out by the end of the week. So stay tuned for all these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios. Peace.